days. Let's join in. Talk about life, faith, and beauty, and so much more. So let's empower each other and be informative. Yeah. So get inspired and have real, true queen conversation. Queen, yeah, conversation.
Hey, welcome back to Queen Conversations. This is your host, Daquana Farrell, and I'm so excited for the conversation that we're going to have today. First of all, I've missed y'all because I haven't talked to y'all in a long time, but I'm so excited for the guest that I have today. An amazing woman and queen in her own right, a wife, a mother, a creative, amazing friend, amazing motivator of people, great supportive person. I'm so glad to have on the show with me one of my favorite folks in the world, Kitorah Sandy Forbes. Hey, Kitorah.
Hey, Daquana.
So glad to have you on Queen Conversations. Finally.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
You are so welcome. So welcome. As we do with every guest on the show, Kitorah, I got to do a little this and a little of that. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. So, coffee or tea?
Coffee every single day.
Yeah. Gotta get it. That Kirk is in good use.
Yes.
Brown bag or order lunch?
Ooh, ordered lunch.
We love food. Lord have mercy. So, beach vacation or city vacation?
Ooh. That's hard because I'm a city girl,
hard?
but I like the water.
Yes.
Beach. Take me to the beach.
Yes. Wake up early or go to sleep late?
Go to sleep late. It's my life. I need to be there.
Late nights. Read the book or watch the movie?
Ooh, I'm gonna read the book first, then I'm gonna watch the movie.
Gotta get all the details.
Yes.
Stay home or go out?
Oh, stay home.
Yes, Lord. The older we get, it is easier to stay home. Cook dinner or do the dishes?
Oh, neither.
Right. Let your husband do it. Spend or save?
Spend. But I'm gonna start saving.
Netflix or the movie theater?
Oh, Netflix every day, all day.
Easy, because I'm gonna go to sleep in the movie theater. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yes, you will.
You already know me. I've done it to you. Drive or walk?
Walk.
Right. The driver. Summer or winter?
Oh, winter all day.
Absolutely. And last but not least, on every show with every guest, Apple or Android?
Team Android.
A shame before God. Thank you so much, Kitorah. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you on this show. This show was really about the power of gifting. So Kitorah is an amazing, magnetic, energetic person from the great city of New York. And so that's why it was hard for that city or beach vacation.
Yeah.
But Kitorah has an amazing business that she's created. Kitorah, tell us a little bit about your business. First of all, give us the name of it and the intent behind it. And I want to know what it was birthed out of.
Okay, so the name of my business is Kreative Kreations by Kitorah. Doesn't it just sound amazing?
It sounds amazing, right? Offer it
and
right away.
It is a luxury gift boxing service. So basically what I do is create and ship a box directly to you, however you want it, whenever you want it, in any form that you want it in. So I know that sounds simple because it is, but it was actually birthed just from me gifting. If anybody knows me, they know that I am big on gifting.
Can I pause right here? to
Yes.
affirm the fact that she is the best giver I've ever met. Like
Oh,
literally in
thank
all of my
you.
life, some of the most amazing gifts I have received have come from Kitorah.
Thank
Because
you.
you have to be an extremely thoughtful person to
Yes.
really truly personalize gifts in the way that you have done. Like
Yes.
seriously, every time I come to an event at your place, or every time you just think of something that is suitable for me, I get an amazing gift. So
Yes.
you are the best gift giver I know, literally.
Thank you so much. And you know what? It's crazy that you say that, but I think that's one of the main reasons why Creative Creations have been doing so well is because you literally just let me know what you want and I take it and I run with it. There's so much thought in the process of gifting. And anybody can give anybody anything. Something as simple as a gift card or just, a pair of slippers, but to have thought to it, how does it feel to have something come to your front door, personalized just for you? That is what Creative Creations do. So prior to birthing Creative Creations, I love all things creative, whether it be party planning or just decor or anything like that. And in the middle of the pandemic, in the early part of it, everything was shut down and there was no way for me to see my girlfriends or hang out or just catch a flight. And so my way of showing how much I missed them, I decided to just send them all boxes, of their favorite things. And one of my girlfriends was like, "You've got to make a business out of this. Like, this is you all year long." And I was like, "Nah, that's not me." But as things went on, you remember in the beginning, it was like, okay, we're only going to be shut down for 3 weeks. Then we went to a month. Then it was 6 months. And it was,
Man, yeah.
listen, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now and I'm going to do it scared. And that's what I did in January of this year, 2021. I launched Creative Creations by Kitorah and it's been doing pretty well. And I thank God for that.
That's amazing. It is so amazing. And then I've never honestly met anyone with a knack for like you give, like literally the form that you give to people for when they're requesting an order is very simple, but
Yeah.
you really have a way of capturing with those little small pieces of information what would be so perfect for someone. I have both received boxes from your business and I've also gifted boxes from your business, and they have just been spot on every single time. Have you always been a gift giver?
Yes, always. Ever since I was little, my mom
Really?
said I used to just give everything away, no matter what it was, clothes, shoes, my lunch. Like if I felt like, or just even a connection to somebody and they meant anything to me. Sometimes you just look at people and you know that they're in need of something without them saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it just started that way. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why I decided to do this. And like you said, it's three simple things. I mean, as easy as your favorite color, your favorite thing, your favorite scent. And I create a gift box just off of that. And it just goes from there.
Yeah. So, Kitorah, tell me about the power. When we talk about the power of gifting, in your experience, both as a giver and a recipient of gifts, what do you think that gifting does to people,
Oh,
both
if
on a mental, emotionally, all those aspects? What does gifting do? Both.
well, okay, so I will honestly say for me, I feel like it just hits on all emotions. To just even think that someone thought about you in that much detail. And it's crazy because it can hit you at any time. You don't even know it's coming to you. And as far as just making sure that that person knows that they're appreciated without even letting you know that they felt a certain way, whether something was going on emotionally, physically, mentally, and to receive a gift and you're like, wow, it brightens your entire day. I don't care what you had going on. that box comes and you open it up and you realize that it's for you, and somebody put
Absolutely.
that much thought in you when you didn't even think of yourself that much,
That's
it
good.
hits different. It hits different. It really does.
And what about the person giving?
Oh, they have to feel just as good
Right?
to even think about somebody in that detail, or even just to say, well, you know what? Um, I'm not exactly sure what they would like, because I've had those too. And I don't really know what they want or need, but I want to do something for them. That
Mm-hmm.
comes from a different place.
Mm-hmm.
For you to just
Right.
genuinely want to give something to someone, not for any particular reason. It's not a holiday. It's not their birthday. It's not Sweetheart's Day. You just thought about them and you wanted to let them know that you appreciated them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I agree with you wholeheartedly. One of the things that I notice about your boxes, number one, they are luxury, right?
Thank
This is not
you.
this is not your Dollar Tree gift box. This is an
No.
amazing, costly and like spot on kind of thing here. But one thing I've noticed is that your boxes hit on all of the sensory,
Yes, that's the point.
intentionally or not intentionally.
Probably a little bit of both.
Okay. Because I like literally I have had boxes from you where it was some amazing, I mean, beautiful things to look at, right?
Uh-huh.
But also amazing things to taste,
Yes.
amazing things to smell. I've had a self-care box, I've had a Valentine's box. I mean, but all of them like hit on all of the sensory. And I was wondering what the intent was behind that. And then like, amazing drinks or wines or whatever it is that you include in the boxes, especially in the self-care, there's a lot of touch and like mask and amazing like feel good hand scrubs, like all kinds of things in those. So
Yeah.
intentionality behind that, is there some reason why gifting usually plays on our sensory?
Oh, most definitely. It's definitely intentional.
Mm-hmm.
That actually was my main focus for building the boxes. So I'm hitting on three of the biggest senses. So it's a sense of scent, it's a sense of vision. So of course, seeing things and knowing, what you want or what you need. And then it's also a sense of taste, because I'm asking for at least three of your favorite treats or guilty pleasures. So
Mm-hmm.
when we talk about gifting and connecting, there's always something attached to emotion, both on the giving and the receiving end. And when you talk about emotions, it's going to hit on your sensory. So that's one of the main reasons why you can feel, you can touch, you can smell, you can taste, and just that whole inside emotion makes you feel good about receiving one of these boxes.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think one of the primary reasons that people put their gifting into your hands? Because I know for me, I have my own reasons because I am not a shopper at all. If I can avoid shopping, I will do it at any cost. I will pay anything not to have to go in the store. So that is me. That is not everybody's story. But is there a reason why you believe that people put gifting into your hands?
Well, I can actually think of three.
Okay.
One of them you hit on. Like I
Not my
said,
thing. I can't do
yeah, I
it.
did this in the middle of the pandemic. So even if you are or have been your average shopper, at one point we weren't able to go in anywhere or do anything at all. So that was one of the main reasons why people have trusted me with doing that. Another one is because I am a very personal giver and gifter. So
Mm-hmm.
if you know me, you trust me with that because you know my gift.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a bond and a connection there in itself. And I mean, I guess the third thing will probably definitely be probably because it's easy. All you have to do is click a button. You could be at home in your pajamas, working from your desk or laying in the bed. And
That's
it's
it.
easy. It's
It's easy.
easy. Click, 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 place order.
Yes, I love to hit the easy button. So, Kitorah, as we go into the holiday season, you recently released an amazing gift guide, and I don't want you to give all the juice away because I want people to go to your website and get the guide themselves. But tell me the basis for it and some of the principles behind it, if you will.
Oh, most definitely. So I did just launch on Gumroad a holiday gifting 2021 guide. Basically, it's a gift giving guide for anyone that you would want to gift, whether it be a spouse, a significant other, a child, a coworker, a family member, a friend, and just easy ideas about gifting. Sometimes you're like, oh, I want to get them something, but I'm not exactly sure which route to go. So in this book, it also includes building a box, which is my favorite thing to do. So you can actually build a box for someone, even if you don't know anything about them. Just think about when we were in the office and we would do our Secret Santa and just little things like that. And then there's also, which I am going to change the dates on them. So I'm also going to do another raffle going into the holiday season. So that's also in there as well.
Right. And so to be a part of this raffle, I want to make sure you guys go to Instagram, all the social media outlets, and follow Kreative Kreations by Kitorah. And so as we hop into the holiday season, I know people are big on gift giving. Some people like me, before your business came along, used the cop-out option to just buy a gift card. I used to be the gift card queen. Do you find gift cards to be impersonal?
I don't. It depends on the person. It depends on the person. Some people love gift cards because they don't even know what they want for themselves. Right. So when they go into that particular store or location, they can actually see additional options. I don't think it's impersonal, but I do think that there are more personal ways to gift a person, even someone that you don't know anything about.
That's good. That's good. And you know what I also like about your gift boxes is that there are things in there that I'm not familiar with. And so it's like, there are definitely things that are very much like me. And very much like the people that I've given your gift boxes to, very much things that are them. Yes. But you also have a way of infusing things that are new, or like something similar to their taste, but not quite something they've experienced before. So I do like that, because I think it's very exploratory in that you kind of encounter some products and some brands and some things in there that you may not have before. And is that intentional also?
Yes, it is intentional, because sometimes when you're looking for something in particular and you're not able to find it, you have to just come up with another idea. And sometimes gifting is like that. You can have one particular thing in mind, like I'm set on just getting this and just doing that, and then you go to look for it and you can't find it. You're like, okay, I got a substitute, but it has to be just as good, right? Because you don't want to
make a good compromise.
Exactly. So that it's intentional in some way, and in other ways it's not. It just works because it does.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Let me ask you a question. What is your personal so this is the thing, okay? There's love languages, right?
Yes.
And your business is one of the love languages, right? Gifts.
Most definitely.
Giving gifts. Do you find that more women have the love language of gifting, or more men, or can you tell from your clientele?
From my clientele, it's definitely been more men.
Okay.
Surprisingly, right?
Okay. No, I'm not. That's not surprising. Because most guys are like me and don't want to go to the store.
They don't, or they don't know what to get, even if they've heard it 175,000 times. They don't know.
They just don't know. They just do not know. No, that doesn't surprise me at all. And I think most now I'm going to tiptoe into some water that I shouldn't. But I
Okay,
think a lot of guys, they just automatically assume our love language is gifts
they
too.
do.
There's that. But I mean, if it is her birthday, and if it is Christmas, and if it is Mother's Day, and if it is a major, make sure you give a gift, period.
Most
Right?
definitely.
Most definitely. And we also love those just because.
Yes, we do.
Hallelujah. I know. so so as we tiptoe into the holiday season, what are some of the what are some of the things that people should consider about gifting to others?
I think probably the main thing will be make sure that you're gifting with intention.
That's
That's
good.
so
And what do you
important.
mean by that?
So intentional giving. If you think about gifting someone, think about the process of it as well. Take that person into consideration, especially if you know them. If you don't want to ask them directly, go to somebody that's just as close to them and just find out what is something that they've been talking about, what is something that they've been looking at, what is something that they like. Something that they wanted to do or something that they may enjoy. I think you have to gift with intention.
That's very good. And so what are some of the things that people should consider when gifting? Is it like things like their personal interest, or what are the things that they should be thinking about? I know you make it really simple, but
I
if
do.
somebody's gifting outside of maybe your business, what are things that people should think about when they're thinking about gifting to someone?
You hit it earlier. Touch on those five senses.
Yeah.
Something that they enjoy indulging in. I mean,
Mhm.
it could be as simple as chocolate chip cookies or,
Right.
a scent, a fragrance. Make sure that you're hitting on those senses. If your person loves lavender, get them lavender. Don't get them passion fruit. Like,
Please.
something that simple. Just make sure that you're taking their five senses into consideration. Allergies are very, very, very
That's
important
good. I
when
didn't
it
even think of
comes
that.
to gifting. I always ask that question when they say, oh, they like chocolate. Are they allergic to nuts? That is
Right.
so important. There's items that don't contain nuts that
Mhm.
actually are made from different type of nut trees. So we
Wow.
have to
Okay.
take things like that into consideration. The worst thing you can ever do is receive the most amazing gift and then you got to be rushed to the emergency room because
Ooh,
yeah,
EpiPen
yeah,
Chronicles.
exactly.
That's a really good
Exactly.
thing. I mean, honestly, I never even thought of that. But do you think people shouldn't be afraid to gift things that are edible simply because of that? They should probably just ask, or
Just ask. Just
yeah.
ask. I mean, even if it's someone that you don't know, you can be very basic, you could be very generic, and it can just be, something as simple as chocolate, plain
Mhm.
chocolate, you know,
Mhm.
or a basic wine. It
Mhm.
doesn't have to be sweet, it doesn't have to be red. You can do a
Mhm.
simple wine, or
Mhm.
like I said, something as simple as a baked shortbread cookie. It doesn't have to
Mhm.
have chocolate or anything like that inside of it, but don't hold back because you're not 100% sure if they have any allergies. If you're
Mhm.
gifting someone, 9 times out of 10, you know that person in some form or fashion. Just
Mhm.
find out. Or if you're around them long enough, you can just pay attention. That's also very important. Pay attention to that.
Ah, say it again in the microphone.
Pay attention to the person you're gifting.
Pay attention. That's so important because people have a way of telling you what they want and what they like, right?
Most definitely in conversation and passing, and
Mhm.
you'll be like, oh no, I would never eat anything with cheese on it. So you're not gonna gift them no cheese curls. They don't like cheese. Like,
That won't
you
work. That won't
have-
work.
exactly. You gotta pay attention. And like you said, 9 times out of 10, you've had some type of conversation that sparked an interest that person has. Just you gotta pay attention.
That's good. So one of the things that I like is that your business is not strictly catered to women or to men. Like you have
Yeah.
some amazing, you have an amazing range, is what
Yes.
I would say. I've seen some sports, but I got my love of my life loves NASCAR, and and
Yes.
you gifted this amazing NASCAR box with all of this and the tickets and all that jazz. And it just worked out so perfectly. But then also you do like amazing sports. Both you and I are sports girls.
Yes.
Love our football. And I've seen some amazing sports boxes and just kids boxes and just because. And one of the things I really love that you did is the breast cancer awareness. So
Oh,
I just
yeah.
love how intentional you are around important causes, as well as just, everyday things like that. And so it just makes it anybody can be a customer of Kreative Kreations by Kitorah, simply because she's selling boxes, but she's not in a box, and that's what I really love
Yes,
about.
sister. Yes.
That might be your company motto. I don't know.
I
That's
need
the
to take
tagline.
that. Let me add that to my site.
All I want is 5%. I'm not
I
asking
got
for much.
you. I got you. Starbucks every day, all day.
Yes, no, but I love it. What else? What else do people need to know about gifting that may be, because gifting is one of those things that really can be high stress.
It can be, but it doesn't have to be, because all you got to do is go to my website and I make it
plug it.
easy. So easy for you.
That's it. That's it.
Gifting can be stressful to a certain point, but when you can just throw that stress on someone else that sees no stress in creating gifts, it
It's a
makes
blessing.
it easy. It makes it easy. And just to know that person is intentional about what you want and what you requested. Like, and that's my main focus as my customer, to make sure that who they are gifting receives it with all the intention that they had. You know, that's so I'm taking it from that person, and I'm the middle person, but I'm making sure that I execute that request.
Absolutely. And so just amazing work that you do. I think we don't appreciate people like yourself that are as creative and as intentional and as in tune with people as you are. And I just greatly appreciate who you are as a person, Kitorah. I mean, just beautiful, a beautiful person. Sincerely, one of the most beautiful souls I have ever met, ever. Greatly appreciate the value that you bring to me, but just the value that you bring to the world. And I want people to be aware of what it is that you do and how you do what you do. And I want them to know that they are able to support you. Want you to take this opportunity to, number one, tell us where to find you out on the internet. And then also, if you can give us some words of wisdom or parting as far as gifting is concerned.
Most definitely. So you can find me on Facebook at Kreative Kreations by Kitorah. You can find me on IG at Kreative Kreations by Kitorah. And you can hit up my website at creativecreationsbykitorah.com.
Absolutely. And any good parting advice for the gifters in the world?
Other than checking out my website, make sure that
do
gift
that
with intention. Gift with intention. It's not hard. Pay attention to the people that you love and to the person that you're gifting. That's so important.
That's amazing advice. Thank you so much, Kitorah, for being a part of Queen Conversations. Thank you for being a supporter of Queen Conversations from the beginning. I very much appreciate you. Hang in there. Don't leave me. We're going to wrap up. And thank you for being an amazing guest.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Family, you need to go to Creative Kreations by Kitorah.com. Everything that you need. Go ahead and get your Christmas orders out the way. Okay, get them out the way because everybody's ordering, including me. So get your orders in, so we can get them out in good time. But I want you to support this queen. She is amazing, and when I say that, that is not an understatement. I am not kidding you. Definitely want to be a supporter of her business and amazing information regarding gifting. There's power in giving, y'all. I say it all the time. If you are living for yourself, you are not living at all. So we want to make sure that we are not being selfish and that we don't just live unto ourselves, but we use all of our gifts and all of our talents to be light to other people. So thank you for joining us for this episode of Queen Conversations, and I will talk to y'all next time.
Come on, ladies, let's join in. Let's talk about life, faith, and beauty, and so much more.